Hello friends, welcome to my channel Technical Arkwin, myself Arnab Kundu. Today I will discuss the Java program in BlueJ environment, means how to write Java programs in BlueJ environment, how compile it and how to run the program. Okay, so go to the computer screen. Hello friends, welcome to my channel Technical Arkwin, myself Arnab Kundu. Today I will discuss switch case statement in Java using BlueJ IDE, and here I am using BlueJ IDE version 4.1.4. So let's start. So this is the BlueJ IDE. Here I will write the code for switch case statement in Java. So at first we create a new class, just press new class button, and suppose we put the class name switch underscore case, okay, and press OK. So this is the class already create. So the class name is switch case, and just open the editor, and whatever written into there, it is by default, just delete it, and we just write the class switch underscore case, okay. And here at first we write public static void main method and send as argument string args, means string array, okay. And now suppose put some variable. At first we define int a comma b comma c comma d, okay, and there is a for all integer variable, okay. And suppose we put some value, a equal to suppose 20, and suppose b equal to is sent as, we initialize as 5, okay. And now what happened? At first we initialize d as its value 1, and now we use our switch case statement and send the value of d here, okay, and just write the case. At first we write the case for 1, and suppose we do addition c equal to a plus b, and also we want to print the value, so just write system dot out dot println and just print sum equal plus c, means we just concatenate, and should put a keyword break. Next case, suppose we write case 2, and here we want to do the subtraction a minus b, okay. And same way, if we want to print the value of this subtraction, just write system dot out dot println and just write within double quote sub equal double quote close plus c. Same way should put this break statement after end of the case, okay. And next case, suppose we put the value of this case is 3, and suppose we do here division, so just write c equal a divide b, okay. And same way we want to suppose print the result of this division, so just write system dot out dot println and just write div equal plus c. Same way just put the break statement, and after that, and after we should close it, and before closing we should use this default statement. And suppose here we just write system dot out dot println wrong one, just write the wrong one and just close it, okay. And this is your end of this switch, and then we close our main method, and then we close our class, okay. Now if we compile that code, so there is no error, okay. Just run this main method, and what is the output? Sum equal to 25. Why sum equal to 25? Because what happened, just see, the value of d is 1 and it just satisfies the case 1, that's why it print sum equal to 25. Suppose we change the value of d and just put here 2, okay. Again compile it, and again we just call this main method, so just see sum equal to 15. Why? Because now it just do the subtraction, not satisfy the case 1, so just it do the subtraction and print the value of c, and then just terminate from this switch case, okay. And now suppose we put the d value is 3, again compile it, and again if we run this main method, just see d equal to 4, just see here A value is 20, B value is 5. So 20 divided by 5, the value is 4. So div is 4, and again it terminates from the switch case because this break statement is provided to there. Okay. Now the last time, suppose we put any value for this 8, compile it and again call this main method and just see wrong one. Why? Because just see the d value is 8, so it doesn't match any case. 1, 2, 3 doesn't match. So that's why when any case is not matched by the value of the switch, whatever we provide, then it just go through the default part, and the default part it just print the message wrong one. And should remember, when we write each and every case, it is our responsibility to provide this break statement at the last statement of each case. Okay, but if the default statement is your last part, then don't need to provide this break. But if the default statement you can put in at first or in the middle, then it is your responsibility to put the break statement similar like this case 1, 2, 3 at the last statement of that default part. Okay, I hope you have understood today's topic. For more videos, keep watching my channel Technical Arquin. Thank you.
I hope that you have understood today's topic. For more videos, keep watching my channel Technical Arquin. Thank you and bye-bye.